everyone, what's going on? Joey here. While we're all getting excited for The Masked Singer Season 9, I mean, it's kind of crazy to think we're 9 seasons into this, there's another show coming to Fox that I'm also excited for, coming out on March 8th, and that is Farmer Wants a Wife. Let's talk about it, share with you the trailer, kind of introduce the farmers. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe, you turn on notifications, and you give this video a thumbs up. Let's get started. So before we dive into this version of Farmer Wants a Wife, let's talk about the history of this show. You see, this show originally aired in Australia, and it's actually still going on. I think maybe they're on their 19th season of this show. And the premise across all of these are kind of the same thing. You have farmers who essentially are looking for wives, and they bring in these girls from pretty much anywhere, from the city, from the heartland, wherever, and, you know, try to set them up with these farmers. They want to see whether or not a city girl can handle a farm, waking up in it early, handling hay, handling animals, so on and so forth. And this premise has done really, really well for versions all around the world. The Australian one airs in many different countries, including the UK and New Zealand, but the US kind of had a different story. I want to say it was 2008, and they did a version of this on the CW that only maybe ran like 8 episodes and eventually was pulled. But I think that's because we were kind of swamped with so many other love things that people were like, oh, we don't want to do it, whatever, we're not going to watch it. But now they have a new and improved one based off of the Australia version that is like a sure hit. And I'm telling you, I've seen the previews for this. This thing looks really, really cool. And once again, it follows the same premise. We've got a couple farmers here in the United States, all ranging from Oklahoma, you name it, all across the entire heartland, and they're looking for wives. They're going to bring in some contestants who these girls will fight for the love of these farmers, and then in the end, hopefully, one of these farmers finds a wife. And what's cool is that this show took a decent amount of while to actually film. There's a lot of cool behind-the-scenes things that are being reported, but really, let's save that for other videos because right now, let's introduce these farmers. I know we're still about a month and a week away, but there is a lot of good PR being pushed about this. So, here we have Hunter. He's 31 years old. Occupation, he does cattle and horse ranchers. I'm not a horse guy, so I'm just assuming that just means that he has horses and cows that he cares for. And it's cool because, I mean, this show kind of does remind me of, like, say, Yellowstone meets, I don't know, The Bachelor in a way. And so they give like a little background. It says, his interest, Hunter enjoys team roping, free dive, spearfishing, and singing in his band, Hunter Grayson and the Cat Creek Band. This guy sounds awesome, right? Spearfishing? For those who don't know, that's where like legitimately you have a spear and you dive down 15 feet in the water and then you shoot at fish with the spear. Pretty sick. We have Ryan, 32. He's from Shelby, North Carolina. He's a horse trainer and a breeder. Oh, dude, he has a 44-acre ranch. Dude, that's pretty cool. He enjoys training and competing in horses. He also loves to build and design houses. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. Next, we have Landon, 35, from Oklahoma, cattle rancher and farmer. A 300-acre cattle ranch. That's nuts. That's insane. Landon enjoys bow hunting and training retrievers. What do you train retrievers for? I mean, I'm from the city, so for me that's very foreign. I find this very interesting. The whole show is interesting just because these things are jobs I don't know exist. So, and then lastly we have Allen, 32, from Tennessee, cattle rancher, 200-acre ranch. Allen is an avid hunter and fisher. He also enjoys riding horses and driving ATVs. This is so interesting. This whole show and the premise behind it is interesting because, like, city folk like me, I don't know much about the country. I don't know really anything about the country. Like, I mean, we have some farms in New Jersey, but that's about it. Like, we're not really heartland America. We're more, you know, corporate and so on and so forth. Now, this show, once it does follow along these 4 men. We weren't introduced to the girls just yet, but we do know that Jennifer Nettles, she is the host for this whole thing, which is pretty cool. You know, she's really big. Sugarland, and she was the lead singer of that band for a very long time. In the country world, she is really big. This is a TV show that I'm sure is going to do really, really well because most of America is the Heartland. And let's be honest, people like me I have no understanding of what happens in the Heartland. So I'm going to watch not just to see if these guys find love, but also learn a lot about the Heartland. You know, that's why I like Yellowstone, because I think Yellowstone's so interesting. I can't imagine people owning, and in New Jersey, you buy like maybe like a quarter of an acre, and that's a lot. You know, 300 acres I can't fathom how big that is. But anyway, they did give us a trailer. They used a John Denver song in it, so I tried my best to take that song out. But here's a clip of the trailer.
Almost heaven, West Virginia.
I've been on that dating app, but girls are actually 400 miles away.
I have dated a lot of guys in the city. It hasn't worked out for me.
She's too pretty to be in a place like this.
Why I'm struggling so much with this.
This is a hell of a lot harder than I thought it was going to be.
Pretty nifty. I like that trailer. Now, there was an extended trailer to put online. We actually put that in the last time we did one of these videos. But I want to know, is this a show that you guys are going to watch? Let me know in the comment section. And if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. I'm Joey. Stay safe. See you later. Bye.